Ladies and gentlemen, it's been long we had our discussion. Today we go straight to the point. I'm going to be doing several videos, but the first one is possible point deduction for Everton. Possible point deduction for Everton. And Jimmy Carragher had to wade into the matter to say Everton's offense, breaking FFP rules, is about 12 count charge. Now, Man City has about 100 count charge. If there is possible deduction of points coming Everton's way, that means that Man City is going to be finished because theirs is 100. They are still trying to appeal and argue it out. No matter how they reduce that judgment, I'm not preempting it, it's still going to end in several punishments. So I think Man City should be getting ready for their breakfast. Now, Everton's offense, is it as high as Man City? Man City's offense is an accumulated offense over the years. Everton's own, I think, is just a particular season that they have ended up like that. So we wait the outcome of the investigation and the result that will come out. In fact, the investigation is already done. It's just the sitting and judgment going to be passed on both teams now. No matter how Man City's own is delayed, it will surely come out, the result of that judgment. Now, saying this as an Arsenal fan, a lot of Man City fans will be very angry because they will say, we are jealous or I'm jealous of their achievement over the years. Well, truly, one will be jealous of your achievement in a good way, in the sense that every club would have wanted to win those kind of trophies that you have won. But the jealousy is not based on hearsay or try to make a drop of water, make an ocean from a drop of water. So it's not me who has brought the matter to the fore. It is the Premier League regulatory body. So let's leave it at that. The table is shaking at the moment. Tottenham is on top. It has not happened for a long time. We from Arsenal Football Club know how it goes. It's not the first person to... In fact, if you ask Mo Farah, who is a mile race runner, he will tell you that the person who takes first at the beginning of the race is not likely to win it, So, for now, let Tottenham enjoy their fame. 10 minutes fame. Arsenal is coming behind very strong. And the run-up of games we have, in my assessment, is better than the one Tottenham has. And Man City has not been that strong this season. Wolves beat them, we beat them. And then they've been struggling with their matches. They've escaped because they had depth in their available to them. Otherwise, some other teams could have crushed them. Now, we'll quickly move straight to what is happening in Chelsea and what is happening in Manchester United. First of all, the Chelsea match we played, we all watched it and saw that Chelsea was 2 goals up. They couldn't see out the game because they don't know how to score goals. Very simple and short. That is how to describe it. And we capitalized on their errors, even though we didn't play too well. And then we smashed in 2 beautiful goals. One from Declan Rice with the mistake from Sanchez. About 30 yards away from the Tiambo, smashed it in on, undisturbed. The ball went into the net. It was a big embarrassment for Chelsea again. And Sanchez repeated it again when they played Brentford. What Chelsea players did was that, well, Mr. Sanchez, you caused the problem. You ran away from your goalpost. You go and fix the problem. They were all in the other half. I cannot imagine there is no Chelsea player who could run back like Martinelli or Declan Rice does, or Saliba does, or Ben White, to try and track down the run of play. Sanchez was the only one fighting for a lost cause, which he generated by himself. So remember, they brought in Sanchez. They said it was better than Riza Balaga. So now the shadow of Ariza Balaga has started haunting Sanchez. So good luck to him as he continues to run away from his goalpost. Mr. Ramsey tried it one time, got his fingers burned. See where it has landed him. Mr. David Rea has taken over now. And we played West Ham. The 3 goals versus 3-1 did not do him any favors or confidence. So it is high time goalkeepers stop running away from their primary cause of duty. They should stay where they belong, where they are paid for, to do their job. So I hope this message gets to Sanchez and Mr. Ramsey. Now, remember, Sam Ramsey was tipped over. So we go to Manchester United. A lot of drama is happening in Manchester United. They have lost the compass. There's no longer direction. The ship is sinking. The Mr. Eric 10 months, as I call him, has lost the dressing room. Sancho is having case with Sancho, dispute with Sancho. Mr. Anthony has domestic abuse allegation. He's no longer playing very well. BrunoFernades, their dearest captain, has lost the plot. He is a specialist in whining and complaining to referee. He no longer uses his leg to play football. He plays with his mouth. So we have several of them like that. Best defenders now are Harry Maguire, and the best defensive midfielder they have is McTominay. Two of them have been shining in a negative and positive light for Manchester United. Manchester United was disgraced again by dearest Newcastle, being their castle in Old Trafford, occupied the whole half of Old Trafford, and Manchester disunited. How disunited they are, they couldn't find the net. The roof I learned in Old Trafford is leaking. The ball is leaking. They cannot play ball anymore. You see, creativity is leaking. Creativity is gone from Old Trafford. It's no longer the theater. It's a theater of horror dreams now that is happening in Manchester United. According to Gary Neville, he insinuated that it's like a gravesite, where so many goals have been buried at Old Trafford. Nobody can assume it. So the ghost of those goals are haunting the goalkeeper. It's haunting Mr. Onana. See, Onana is doing everything. In fact, if you watch the last match they played, the barricade of the barrage, or what grammar will I use now? The bombardment of shots towards Mr. Onana was too many. He tried to stop so many, but how many can he stop from a defenseless Manchester United? I would have wished they were not doing this thing when Alex Ferguson is still watching. The likes of David Beckham and co are still watching. I watched one of their legend. I read one of the interview. He cannot imagine, Dwight, I think it's Dwight, so he cannot imagine that Anthony cannot play football properly the way she played. Anthony uses the left foot. He doesn't use the right foot at all. He's restricted to one leg. He's what we call one-legged player. So he does not cut in to the right side, even when the run of play is made to this left side, on the when it's on the 18-yard box of the opponent, to receive the ball. Everything has to come to his left. So he's not contributing, he's not sending balls in, he's not assisting as he should be, He has not scored this season. And if I recall, and he's not scoring, and then he's not assisting also. So the likes of Rashford and co, who have been described as being overrated, Mr. Goldsberry finished all of them by saying that the press is the one hyping Manchester United. That they should, from now on, they should say it as it is. The club has fallen. It's no longer the club that was there when Alex Ferguson was there. It's falling. So it is the pieces that is left. And instead of scratching the surface to say, oh, Eric Ten Hag's tactics is bad. Oh, this is the likes of McTominay and Maguire, they have been there forever, for a long time. They brought in another 35-year-old defender who has left the club for over 7 years, brought him back. So all these are problems. Fundamentally, the culture is of the club is gone. The roof, I learned the other one is leaky. Maintenance everywhere. Takeover has been shamefully done because the Saudi man or the Qatar man, the oil man, left at the last minute. Now the new man who has taken over now, he is here to, from all indications, here to take over fully. So the organization of the club is in tatters. So I will leave their matter there because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm now concerned about our matches coming up. The return leg of Sevilla and our away match to Newcastle. The form that Newcastle is now, it shows that we have to be very careful, play our A game. My happiness now is that Odegaard is back to winning ways because scoring goals. Because it was one who scored the only goal when we played West Ham at their home ground. Now, this video is loaded because West Ham fans, they think that Declan Rice is still just the same as the player they sold to us. A lot of people have now described Declan Rice as someone who has improved and is better. Is a better player than when he was in West Ham. So forget the fact that we did not beat West Ham in the Carabao Cup. Even their coach said he doesn't think we'll be too bothered about the fact that we could not win Carabao Cup because we have so many matches to prepare for. And he also thinks that the rotation Arteta did was in order. Every coach will do that if he has this kind of situation before him. So as far as Arsenal was still in FA, we're in Champions League, we are unbeaten. We have an unbeaten run so far in the Premier League. So Declan Rice is a great addition and an improvement to our team. You can see what he did to Chelsea. So by the time we brought in some of the A players, 18 players to play in the Carabao Cup, the damage was already done. And it just shows that some of our players are being any salary doing nothing. I pray God will help them. So our match to Newcastle, I predict that we will win. I'm predicting that we will win 2-1. For the fact that Newcastle, they know how to score goals. But we're just praying with the resolute defense. That could be the edge we'll have over them and win the match. Sevilla is coming very soon. Once we win that one too, we'll be as good as qualified for the next round of 16. So we leave this matter there for today. I just wanted to update us because I've not been on air for some time now. So I've done a recap for everything that's happened in the last 2 weeks or so. So like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk past. This is Gunners Lovers TV. I'm your host, Augustine. Share this video to your friends. Tell them how much you love Gunners Lovers TV. Jesus Christ loves you. We love you here on this channel. And I'll see you next one. We'll play Newcastle at their ground. And it's an away match. And then we'll bring you more reactions. Thank you. Bye.